In this ever-changing world, what can you count on? There's only one thing you can count on. It's your perspective. You see, you don't control the world. You don't control the outcomes. You can't control other people's choices, but you can control how you live, how you show up, how you think. Every moment you choose your response, you choose your values, you choose your direction. That's your real power. When you master that, the world no longer masters you. You're mastering the world. And it's real critical to begin to understand that there are gazillions of things happening in the world right now, and none of them relate to you. A very, 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 very insignificant portion relate to you. And the only thing that relates to you is the perception of you that you take into the world. When you contemplate it, there's 8.23 billion people. They're all having a unique experience. They're all buying into whatever's going on out there. You're not going to change a one of them. No one out there is going to do anything for you. If they're doing anything, it's for themselves. Well, Lee, that's really self-centered. Well, yeah, it is. And you're saying, well, you're doing this video. Yeah, I'm doing this video for me. I love to talk and share. Teaching is my number 2 value. So I do this with joy, not to attract great numbers of people. But if someone's willing to hear an idea, a possibility, I put this out there. Whether people get it or not, I have no concern over that. I have no power over that. But what I do have power over is, what do I choose to do with my time and my life? I chose, for whatever the reason, in this latter part, should I say latter part, second half of my life, to be a teacher, a spiritual teacher, about how to better self-love through conscious living, how to embrace the illusion we live in and realize that it is an illusion at the same time. You see, understanding it's an illusion, then you really understand that who you bring to the party, how you view life, that's everything. Because the one thing you can't control is what you choose, and that's it. It's as simple as that. I would like to change that. But boy, here's something else that'll come into play. When we start comparing ourselves to others, we forget that they're unique. We forget that what we see is a very, very small portion of their being, of their life. Especially in this day of social media. You'll see people posting things, yada, yada, yada. And there's the other side. Yesterday, we went to the movies and we saw Naked Gun 2. Asked me if I would recommend it. Only if you want to laugh. Only if you have an open sense of humor. I laughed hysterically. And I said to myself, what's interesting is there's all this speculation now that Liam, the main character, the actor, and Pamela Anderson, the lead actor or actress, they're now dating in real life. And as they came out of the theater, I said to Jean, people are probably thinking that when they're dating, they're having the same experience they did in the movie. And that's not the reality. They're going to have an experience just like you and I have. It's the perspective, though, and how we look at it that means everything. Movies make things glamorous, exciting, beyond. And we do have those moments, but that's not the majority of life. Life is pretty easy when you think it. You understand you have a mind, and with that mind, you have the power to think. And with that power to think, you understand that your thoughts do create the perception through which you see life. And so knowing that, When you shift your perception, you create different experiences. And so then fully experience it with all your heart and being, fully experience it. Once that's done, let it go and create again. It's a simple process, this life. Create the virtual reality, live it, feel it, let it go, create a new virtual reality. You may say, but Lee, it's really real. It's real because the mind perceives it's real. If the mind doesn't perceive it's real, it's not real. That's why many people can look at the same event and not have near the same response, because they attach a difference of reality to it based on their individualized perception of what's going on. So with that, it's a great day. There's only one thing you can be sure of, that you're the controller, you're the master of your thoughts, and your thoughts and perceptions are going to create your life. Accept it, embody it, now use it, and make it a great one. Much love and aloha.